Hello everyone, this is Rajni. Today my topic is pointers. Introduction to pointers. What is a pointer? Pointer is a special type of variable that does not store a normal value. Instead, it stores the memory address of another variable. How a pointer works? A pointer stores the memory location where the actual value is stored. Example, int x10 semicolon int asterisk ptr equals to address x semicolon. Here ptr is a pointer to an integer. X means address of x. So ptr stores the address where x value is stored. Pointer declaration. Pointer is declared using the asterisk symbol. Syntax data underscore type asterisk pointer underscore name semicolon. Example, int asterisk ptr semicolon char asterisk cptr semicolon float asterisk fptr semicolon. Meaning, int asterisk ptr semicolon is ptr can store the address of an int variable. The data type tells what type of value the pointer will point to. Pointer initializing. Pointer initialization means assigning a valid memory address to a pointer before using it. Pointer should never be used uni-initialized because it will point to an unknown memory location. Basic pointer initialization. To initialize a pointer, assign it the address of a variable using the address of operator. Example, int x equals to 10 semicolon int asterisk ptr equals to address of x semicolon. Explanation. X stored the value 10, address of x give the address where x is stored. ptr now contains that address. Arithmetic pointers. Arithmetic means performing mathematical operations on pointers to move between memory locations. Since pointers store addresses, arithmetic works differently compared to normal variable. You can perform only 4 valid arithmetic operations on pointers: addition, subtraction, increment and decrement. Pointer operators. There are two main operators used with pointers in C. Address of pointer. Purpose to get the memory address of a variable. Example, int x equals to 10 semicolon int asterisk ptr semicolon ptr equals to address of x semicolon. Meaning, address of x gives the address where x is stored. That address is stored inside ptr. Difference point operator. Purpose to access the value stored at the memory address held by a pointer. Example, int x equals to 10 semicolon int asterisk ptr equals to address x semicolon printf %d comma asterisk ptr semicolon. Meaning, ptr is address, asterisk ptr is value at that address. Easy way to remember. Asterisk is what is inside that address. Why pointers are useful? Pointers are important in C and C++ because they allow direct memory access, efficient data handling, dynamic memory allocation, passing large structures or arrays to functions without copying, creating complex data structures like linked list, trees, graphs. Features of pointers. They store addresses. They are declared using asterisk. They refer to the value stored at their address using differencing asterisk ptr. Pointers with arrays. Arrays and pointers are closely related. The name of the array is itself a pointer to the first element. Example, int array3 is equals to 10, 20, 30 closed flower bracket semicolon int asterisk ptr equals to array semicolon. Here ptr points to array 0. Pointers with functions. First one, passing arrays to functions. Arrays are always passed as pointers, not by copying the entire array. Example, void display int asterisk p open flower bracket printf %d comma p 0 semicolon closed flower bracket int array 3 open flower bracket 20 10 30 closed flower bracket semicolon display array semicolon asterisk array becomes a pointer inside the function. Second one, passing values by reference. Pointers allow functions to modify the original value. Example, void change int asterisk p open flower bracket asterisk p equals to 50 semicolon closed flower bracket int x equals to 10 semicolon change address of x semicolon. Now x becomes 50. Third one, returning pointers from functions. Functions can return addresses. Example, int asterisk get open flower bracket static int x equals to 100 semicolon return address of x semicolon close flower bracket. Conclusion, pointers are a powerful features in C that allow direct access to memory. They connect variables, arrays and functions in an efficient way. By using pointer operators, pointer arithmetic and pointers with arrays, we can write faster and more flexible programs. Understanding pointers helps in advanced concepts like dynamic memory allocation, data structures and function handling. In short, pointers make C more efficient, but they must be used carefully to avoid errors. Thank you.